What's good, everybody here on the internet? I was about to channel my inner Boogie2988 coming at you live through the power of the internet. I did not mean to do that. I may look the same as the last vlog that you just saw me in because I wanted to get some thoughts out. And I didn't think about that before I stopped recording the last one, and it wouldn't really mesh with what I was saying in the last one. So in this vlog, I'm going to talk about rejection, and not in the relationshipal sense. I can talk about those topics if you'd like at some point, but this is more just generalized and in kind of like a more professional manner, because that's when it affected me. Also, I got this new super sexy microphone to test out. Yes, I do realize that that may look like a penis to some of you less mature who want to make a penis joke. It's an RE320. Is that a bug? I hope not. From Electro Voice. They make some really, really good broadcast mics that are actually used at radio stations and stuff. And they're sending me the one that is actually used at a radio station that I worked at one point, the RE20, that should actually get here tomorrow. So pretty awesome. Really good mics coming in. I don't get to keep them, although I may get a coupon, but I get to review them. And I get to figure out if I'd like them and if I'd actually invest money in them over my normal Procaster. And I get to do some freaking awesome reviews with them. So, anywho, rejection. Rejection is a part of life, and it's something that people talk about both in the personal, relationshipal, and professional sense all the time, but I feel like, for me at least, it never really made sense until it clicked with me based on enough connection to who was talking about it. Like, just, excuse me, goodness. Joe Schmo being like, I faced so much rejection in my life, and you don't even understand how many people said no to me until finally somebody said yes. And when that one person said yes, my whole life got better. I don't know why I chose that accent, but that kind of person just up and saying, oh, they face rejection doesn't really necessarily mesh with you. But if you're someone who happens to enjoy what I have to say and connect with it on any level, hopefully this will help with that to some degree. This video brought to you by Propel What? No, not really. Don't even. But, so, one of my biggest downfalls in my YouTube career so far, and it's not even a downfall necessarily so much as just a fault, and one I'm still working through, is that I don't collaborate enough. I've always had 1,000,001 excuses. I don't have time for it, I can't work it out, it's just not my thing, I don't get along with the right kinds of people. And I've tried it a couple times, and most of those times it's actually worked out. And so that's, going past your comfort zone, bridging past those personal obstacles, yada yada. That's another conversation for a different day. If not that anyone wants to hear that again. I actually did a video on that in like 2012, I think. But I just haven't done enough of it. It's one of the biggest things to grow your channel on YouTube, and I've done barely any of it, and it's usually like years apart from each instance. Well, I decided as part of some stuff I'm going to talk about soon, I'm actually probably going to shower and record that video maybe soon. I decided that as part of my 2016, let's kick butt even more since I proved that I could kick butt in 2015, I was going to do more collabs. And so far I only really have BBK Dragoon lined up, who I've already collaborated with a few times, and he's great to collab with, and we have good chemistry and all that jazz. We just don't have the same audiences for some stuff. So I wanted to collab with other tech channels. But of course, collaborating isn't something that you generally do with just up and random channels, because there's got to be that element of friendship and chemistry there. But nothing's worse than just an awkward collab between like 1 or 2 people or 3 people who don't really know each other very well and are just all awkward around each other and don't get each other's jokes or what have you. And so there's another tech YouTuber, and I'm not calling anybody out because this has happened a couple times, it's just been very far apart. But there's another tech channel that I actually follow that I've talked to a few times. They follow me, I follow them, we've DM'd about a couple different things, and assuming they paid any actual attention to, our interactions, they would know that I'm doing kind of the same sort of thing. And so I followed the base, but they have a much, much bigger channel than mine, much bigger. And so I followed the same general principles that I would preach to anyone else. Is you don't just go say, hey, want to collab, because the answer is going to be hell no, or no, why would I? I had a plan. I had an idea that I actually felt like it's not an idea I would execute on my own. It's one that I felt that he and I would be able to talk about together, and that would mesh kind of well and would make for a funny / interesting video and would serve a couple other like greater goals. So I typed this up into a DM because he still follows me and sent it his way. next day or the day after that, got back, says, sounds like a good idea, but unfortunately I won't be able to participate in it or be a part of it. Even though I just kind of said, you know, it probably won't be till January-ish because we're all so busy, you know. It was very clear the answer was just no because no, and there was no logical reasoning or obstacles to get around to make it happen. It was just no. No. And that kind of hit me weird. And I don't actually get rejection a whole lot, but when I do, it tends to be constructive. This one just kind of hit me kind of weird because it's just like, I posted in the best possible way that unless you're just completely closed off to the idea just because we haven't done anything else together, because my channel's not big enough, just because you just don't want to think about it, the answer was no. And that just kind of, it hit me weird. And that's something you have to deal with a lot. But it's one of those things is a lot of things are going to say no. If I think back to 2012, 2013, when I started sending out review requests, when I had a tiny ass channel and had no reason for people to send me products, I mostly got no's. I either got ignored, which is also annoying but understandable, and then I got a bunch of no's. Sorry, your channel's not big enough. Sorry, we can't do it. Sorry, no. No, but here's a 5% coupon for a product you'll never afford. No, but feel free to send reviews of other products you do of ours anyway. A lot of no's. And then eventually I got a couple yeses. And the more no's I got, the more I actually felt comfortable doing it. And the same thing I think is applying to this collab thing, because I finally broke down that barrier and sent him a DM asking about it. Now that may cost me something. He may unfollow me because he doesn't want me sending more stuff or what have you. I did it. And now I'm going to be more comfortable sending it to other people. I'm going to be more comfortable to be like, okay, I really, I'm going to also be more refined about my expectations, which I already knew that was a long shot, but I wanted to go for the long shot so then I could be happy settling with smaller successes. I feel more confident once I find another idea. Now, this was a very specific idea I had, not something I can just go point at someone else. But when I do have more ideas, I'm going to be a lot more comfortable doing that again. And so there's a lot, I see a lot of channels, smaller channels kind of come, I'm not going to say they come to me, but I interact with them through forums or Twitter or whatever. And they're like, but all these companies keep saying no. Or either this company specifically said no, and that's going to happen. I mean, you got to be told no to be told yes, and you learn from being told no. You don't always learn from being told yes, because you doing something right then just affirms that what you're doing is right, even if it isn't right. Like, But you get what I'm saying. I just wanted to share this experience. Being told no is not always a bad thing, and it can lead to more good things than that probably would have worked out. Just something I want to share. Again, I'm not going into specifics. I don't want to call anybody out. No hashtag drama alert. None of that jazz. I still respect and appreciate the dude and will watch his videos. I just was disappointed. But I'm going to use that disappointment to then come up with a list of other people to contact with and come up with other collab ideas and start sending more out there to see what we can actually make happen. So thanks for watching, guys. Sorry this rambled on a bit longer. I like sharing my thoughts like this. I should probably do this in the form of a gameplay commentary instead of a vlog, but I like vlogging for you guys. This is more of a personal commentary. This isn't gaming related, and so I wanted to share it with you. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.